Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of the Multifamily Minute with Old Capital. James, can you use your retirement account money to invest in properties like this?
If you're doing a syndication and you want to be a limited partner, you can definitely invest your money through a self-directed IRA into these deals as a syndication. So it might be $100,000, $200,000 a piece. Some of the things to watch out for, if you're a general partner, you cannot use your self-directed money into these properties because it has to be passive, right? So that's one of the rules. Second rule is all the money that, let's say, comes back has to go back into that account. So you have a self-directed IRA, you put in $100,000 and you're getting 5% cash on cash, for example, that $5,000 is gonna go back into that IRA. And the second thing to consider is, all right, let's say you get a K1, right? So K1 is something that you get at the end of the year from being in the property, right? And so you get the K1 and you get a depreciation loss, right? So you might have $70,000 in depreciation from that $100,000 investment. You cannot take any of that depreciation. And so the money goes in, the $100,000 goes in, the $5,000 in cash flow comes back to that IRA, and then you pull that money out. So now you've got $105,000, you pull that money out, you pay ordinary income tax on that $105,000.
What about like a 401k or something like that?
Yeah, so all the money.
Matter?
So what you have to do is you have to transfer it into either a solo 401k or a self-directed IRA.
Okay.
And so the money has to be out of your normal 401k. Your 401k, normal IRA at like Fidelity or any of these brokerages, all you can do is buy stocks and bonds and mutual funds. So you've got to get it to a self-directed IRA, and then you can
custodian for that.
Yeah. So there's a couple guys like Quest IRA, things like that, where they set those up for you, and then so you have to set those up beforehand. So you want to have, let's say, a couple $100,000 in there, and then an offering comes out.
So you want your stuff set up before the deal?
Yeah, it has to be set up before. Most of these deals are funding in like 30 days or 45 days, and so for you to do all the paperwork, to get them to sign the paperwork and all that, if you can. Some people, like, they have $1 million in IRA money and they don't want to pull it all down and pay the tax. My strategy, I think, would be pull out some of the money and pay the tax and then put that into deals, because then when you're investing in cash, you can not only get the depreciation, but then the cash flow comes back to you, right? So you can use that $5,000 a year to actually eat versus it just going back into the IRA.